Congressmen set aside the politics and picked up their bats as they faced off last night in the annual Congressional Baseball Game. Shelly Garzon reports from our Washington bureau.
Democrats battling Republicans is hardly a surprise here in Washington, but for one night, it's less of a battle and more of a friendly game. The bipartisan game is a tradition in Washington dating back over 100 years. More than 26,000 fans filled Nationals Park to cheer on their favorite lawmakers at the game, which raised $1.8 million for local charities.
It's a camaraderie not just with my Democratic teammates, who are some of the best members of Congress, really good people, but a chance to kind of have a little fun with the Republicans too. So it's all in good-natured fun, and hopefully we'll have a good, safe, fun, close game tonight.
Stanton, who played third base for the Democrats, was one of 3 Arizona congressmen in the game. Phoenix Representative Ruben Gallego was on the Democratic team, and Tucson Congressman Juan Ciscomani suited up for the GOP. It was Ciscomani's first game, but a repeat performance for Gallego and Stanton. Gallego says this is more than just a friendly game of baseball.
Well, it's a really good way for you to meet some of your colleagues outside of the committee room, both Democrats and Republicans. So it's a very good way to build relationships, to really, get to know somebody at a human level, not just as a bunch of politicians.
While the mood was friendly on the field, partisanship was alive and well in the stands, where fans were divided in 2 sections, one for Republicans and one for Democrats. Like all the Republicans, Ciscomani wore a red GOP uniform, but the Democrats wore uniforms representing teams back home. Both Stanton and Gallego wore jerseys from Arizona high schools.
As someone who's running statewide and trying to represent the whole state, I think it's important that every part of the state gets a little piece of representation here. That's why I'm wearing the Tucson Badgers jersey as well as the Arizona Diamondbacks hat.
After being shut out by the Republicans 10-0 last year, Stanton said Democrats had a different strategy coming into this year's game.
We're going to actually try to make contact with the ball this year. That would be different. It was a rough year, but we'll come back a little bit. We'll play a little better this year.
Just because it's a friendly game doesn't mean they don't compete. And Republicans this year got the best of the competition, jumping to an early lead and defeating the Democrats. In Washington, Shelly Garzon, Cronkite News.